Talarek. I'm from Denmark. I'm here for training Royce in the Muay Thai, some tricks and use in his game. And here he is, Royce Gracie.
Been a pleasure, man.
Same here, man. Same.
I understand that you've been to Denmark training. Can you kind of elaborate on that and tell me the difference in the training styles between the States and maybe Denmark?
Man, in the States there's a lot of point system type of deal. That's the main difference. I've been learning for a long time a lot of point system. You barely touch your partners, barely touch your opponents. In Denmark, with Brian, Mr. Brian, he was showing me how to add power to my punch, power to my kick. That's the main difference.
Wow.
So far, I've been training stand-up for many years, but never really had power behind my kick, never really had power behind my punch. He's showing me how to put power behind.
Good. See, I get close. Here. Can you feel the power? Well, it's not so much power. And then you stand too close, you can take me down easily. From here, when you punch. See the difference? Yeah. Yeah.
I trained all my life in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. That's my background. My game is to get in a clinch, take the opponent down to the ground. But in today's game, that was in the past. In the past, this was a style against a style. And I proved, my family proved, that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu was the best style out there. But today, everybody knows both. You see a lot of grapplers knocking people out and a lot of stand-up fighters choking people out. So you got to incorporate that on your game today. Not because I'm going to try to knock somebody out, but more to know how to defend. If some guy throws a kick, a punch, how to get in a clinch, how the right timing, the way he steps, what is he trying to set me up with. There's so many different ways to kick and to punch, and so he might step one way and set me up, and if I fall for it, all it takes is one punch to knock me out. Nobody's punch proof, nobody's kick proof. All he needs is one kick, boom, lights off. You know what I mean? So I gotta know what is he trying to do to me. I mean, if I can, I would love to. Imagine, Royce Gracie, the best grappler in the world, knock somebody out. Brian's a good instructor. He got a lot of power, knows how to show power, you know what I mean, how to put power behind. So, I mean, guys are good. I mean, he have a lot of good fighters. Mr. Brian had a lot of good fighters out of his camp. That's what he's done all his life, is produce fighters over there. So,
fantastic.
It's a pleasure to train with him. I'm a big believer on defense. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is a style, it's a defensive, it's a self-defense style. A lot of people come in and they try to bull it out and duke it out and punch and even on the grab, even on the ground. I'm a defensive player. I believe you gotta have a good defense, not just in Jiu-Jitsu, in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, but in every style. It boils down to defense. If you have a good defense, the question is how you're going to beat your opponent. If you cannot get beat, it's how you're going to beat him. And Mr. Brian was showing me a lot of good stuff, man, that I haven't seen it, how to block, defense. That's what I like it. So it's very easy to incorporate defense. If he comes up to me and say, well, you're going to be offensive, aggressive, and go in a rage, and it's like, man, that's not me. I'm not like that. I'm a defensive player. I'm going to play defense and capitalize on your mistake. So once you give me the open, you shoot at me, I'm going to block, I'm going to defend, and then I'm going to counter. He will show, that's what he showed me yesterday.
I was going to go for something else, man, if I don't have the gloves. I'll go like a truck, man, I'll go right through if I don't have my gloves on. You're the boss, man. You're the king of the stand-up, not me.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Can't wait to go back. Can't wait to see Denmark again, man.